Good afternoon, everybody. It's RustyMoney here. We are here on Calm Lands for another episode of the One Tile Challenge. So welcome in. Alright, what is going on here? I don't believe that I fertilized this field yet. Let's just get to the other end and find out first. Lower the slide gate, lower the chain conveyor drive. Is that my problem? Let's see what we got. Okay, yeah, fertilize 50%. Okay. Must need to... Let's see, what's this do? I don't remember what this does. Oh, there we go. Okay, now it should work. Anyway. How's everybody doing today? There we go. That's what we were looking for. We're looking for a little fertilizer. Fertilize this grass field here, and then we're gonna maybe try and sell some silage. So welcome in, everybody. Welcome to my version of the One Tile Challenge created by Zorch Farming. Gotta be retro. Popping in, giving you a like. How long you streaming for? Oh, I don't know. Couple hours. Couple hours at least, I hope. Thanks for dropping in and giving me a like. I really appreciate that there, Retro. Appreciate that lovely support from the community. Yeah, we'll be live for a little while. We'll be live for at least 2 hours, I hope. Maybe a little longer. Depends on how active everybody gets here. You know, I like to talk, but sometimes I get short because I run out of things to talk about. And I realize we're just doing the one tile challenge, so a lot of what I do all associates with this one tile, so... But, there's a lot of people that have been enjoying this kind of a challenge being shared on YouTube, so I thought we'd come back here to this. Get some more work done. I'll probably create another episode or two for this challenge as well later. So this will help with some of the video creating. Bruce Stewart, 8 a.m. Sunday. Hi from Balclutha, New Zealand. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, but welcome, my friend, as my commander-in-chief of my YouTube channel. That's what I call him. My commander-in-chief is Argsy Gaming. Big supporter of my channel. And he's from New Zealand too, if I remember correctly. Of course, sometimes my memory is not the best. So welcome, Bruce. I appreciate the support, Bruce. Thanks for stopping by the live stream. I would have been live a lot sooner, but I've got quite addicted to this car restoration show on Netflix that I've been watching. As I don't really watch like TV, like cable TV or local TV. We have everything streamed, so I watch a lot of Netflix or stuff like that. And so I've been watching Gotham Garage on Netflix. Hey Rusty, perfect timing. I just got out of work. Sweet. So I think I'm like on the first episode of like season 3, I think, on Gotham Garage. And once I start an episode, I can't seem to quit watching it. I just love the car restoration shows. So that's what I was doing before I went live. Shortly before starting to watch more Gotham Garage on Netflix, I was watching, or I wasn't watching, I was at work, I should say. I was at work. And got off work, and one of my boys bought us lunch, so we got lunch from Runza. And then I was just watching good old Gotham Garage on Netflix. Yes, he's from New Zealand. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. He was from New Zealand. Yeah. He's live streaming right now, by the way. Even I dropped in there and was lurking and gave him a donut on that like button. I dropped him a tasty treat on that like button. Yeah, this is the first FS I've played since well, I think I did play last night, I guess, right when I got off work. But I was having troubles playing because I kept dozing off. I was playing when I got off work yesterday, and was gonna continue playing until Mrs. Money got home from work, and then go to the sprint car races. And well, I was too tired. I ended up not going to the sprint car races, and then ended up not playing any FS later either. Watched more Gotham Garage and went to bed because I had to work this morning. Almost done fertilizing this field, then I'm going to sell some silage, I think. I think my one bunker of silage should be ready to sell. Got some grass right there I can't pick up, but it let me mow that area. Just won't let me pick it up though. Kind of weird. So I need to get a windrower bought, or consider buying a windrower, so then I can move that grass to the inside and pick it up. Alright, we'll drop that right there. Let's just get out of the tractor and let's just run over here and see if that bunker is finished. I filled this other bunker over here off camera because I got that all mowed there off camera. But we got, like, I think it was 161,063 liters of chaff fermenting the silage in this one. And then over here, I think we got like 93,000 or something in here. More than that, actually, 107,285 liters, and it is fermented to 100%. Sweet, we can sell some silage. Oh, but wait, let's look at something. Oh, it sells the best in August at 266. Wow, okay, so we better sell it now because in January it looks like it falls. Okay, well, we'll get that. Can't remember, this tractor doesn't have a front loader. Let me get my other tractor out here. The tractor I started this challenge with now has 39.5 hours on it. And we have 73 hours in the gameplay. Okay, my front loader. Where did I get? I think it's down here actually. Yes. We need to get the bucket on here so we can take the cover off the rest of the cover off our silage bunker. Okay, we got that on there. Now we can get the rest of this off. Whoa, 14 awesome people checking out the live stream. Welcome everybody. Okay, now let's get this in here. Oh, perfect. just got a little bit left here. All right. I'm just going to take this little bit from the bucket and put it in the silo over here. Alright, then we'll get this off. Let's take it all off there, and we will then drop the weight in here. Go park the tractor back in this other shed. Okay, then we can go pick out some silage. Lisa is in the barn house chat, everybody. Welcome, Lisa. Hello, Mr. Rusty. Hello, everyone in chat. I just popped in to say hello and left a like. You have an amazing stream today, sir. We'll see you later. Alright, Lisa, we'll see you later. Have a good one. Silage additives. Do I still have a pallet of that up here at the store? Yeah, I do. Let's go fill that up. Used sales. We don't got much in used sales right now. That's what's there. Nothing that really I want. We still have quite a bit of debt. $400 and some thousand left of debt, I think. How much debt actually? Whoops. Yeah, 425,000. All right, we are back full. Don't want to hit the cars. Distracted driving, looking at my laptop, not my TV. Ooh, we should make some pretty good money here. Lots of different kinds of mods in the mod hub lately. Even what? Like 3 or 4 new all-platform maps? Like the ones I can think back to would be like that 3 Maria's Farm and Chambergo. And then that Countryside Lands. I haven't looked at any of them, so I really don't know much about them. And then of course you got the rebuild the Elm Creek, but Elm Creek doesn't interest me at all, so that won't be ever looked at probably. Alright, we can go sell this down at our Gaming Joy silo down here. Rusty popping in to say hello to the barn house. Just doing some recording, but I'm also 30 away from 600. How was your holiday? Holiday was alright. The money is rolling in. Oh, except for I sold it at this one, not the Gaming Joy silo. That's alright. You get to see the comparison in price now. We sold that for $6,720 there. Okay, now let's sell this other one at the correct place. Pay attention, Rusty. Yeah, I was gonna go to the sprint car races last night. I really kind of kicking myself in the butt for not going. I ended up staying home. I guess they had about 18 sprint cars, which is really good for our area. And then the sport modifieds, I think it is, and late models and Crown Vics, excuse me, were the other three classes of race cars that raced last night. Oh, I thought I was full. I guess we can get a little bit more yet. One of the sprint cars rolled really bad, I guess. Flew up in the air like they always do when they roll. Kind of driving all over the place here. Alright, it was like $6,700 and some dollars. Let's see what this pays me. $9,074. Thank you, Gaming Joy. Gaming Joy's silo that you can sell your stuff at is really nice. It reminds me of my favorite mod in 22 called the Forage Dealer. That was a sell point. It had really good prices for silage, hay, grass, straw. Get some more money. Oh, didn't quite get that picked up. Must be too much onto it. There we go. Now we're picking some up. I'm now off the rest of the day and then off tomorrow. Probably live stream at some point tomorrow. And then we go back to work on Monday to Thursday, and we get Friday, Saturday off. Store is going to close down for the 4th of July and also not open back up on July 5th, which we usually open on Saturdays. Now, you know, our parts or I should say our parts department, our store is, you know, here located in Nebraska, northeast Nebraska. I got a phone call this morning when I worked, from Oakley, Kansas. They're in harvest time right now, and I sold a part to a implement dealer in Oakley, Kansas. They were their customer was going to drive all the way up here from Oakley, Kansas to pick up the part. So sometimes kind of amazing how far away you sell parts. I also, everybody, had the privilege or honored to say that one of my moderators, another one of my moderators, contacted me private message wise and purchased some case apparel, if you will, from our store, and I collected the payment from him and shipped it off to that person. So that's pretty cool. I wouldn't be surprised if that individual does a what do you want to say it? First look, or oh my goodness, what do they call those videos? A first look would be one probably, but something with the gift. How about that? That'd be kind of cool if they did. Even if they opened it live, that'd be cool. $9,074 again. We're up to $72,410. Sweet. Because if you've been watching this recorded series, most of this has been recorded. I think this is only like the third live stream throughout the, what, like 16 episodes now. I'm gonna add in one more building, and then hopefully we will have the farmyard complete, and we'll be able to put down our first animal pen then too. I shouldn't say our first animal pen, but I got rid of the animals I did have. Hey, Zeke and Streak, welcome back, my friend. How are you doing? Popped in to say hi and leave a like. I'm off to run errands. Alright, thanks Zeke. Appreciate the support, my friend. We'll be live here for a little while. go, another load. I might even consider putting down that building in this live stream. 100% and check back in when I'm done. Alright, we'll see ya. Wonder what that salt production is at now. I haven't looked at that salt production lately. Let's see what the salt production is doing while that sells that. Salt production right there. We're over 6,000 liters of coarse salt. And we've got some fine salt and flour of salt. Another $9,000 there. Okay. Hopefully we get another load and a half or so out of here. Thought I just heard somebody come in the front door, or must have went outside. Maybe one of the boys went to check the mail. That's probably what they're doing. Alright, another load. Sweet. Oh, and then I got, because I didn't do it in a recording, this field's got sorghum growing in it now. And then this field over here's got oats growing. Oh yeah, a kid went out and checked the mail. Must have been because Mrs. Money had a package or something. Maybe. Yeah, I'll just put that right there. Okay. Sell, sell, sell. So what do some of those new maps look like? Is anybody enjoying any of those new maps? Like that new map by erShaba and the other map by Grimlock? I thought I saw somewhere that people were disappointed in the whole Elm Creek. Must be some things that need updated or something. Thought I saw somebody make that statement in somebody's live stream last night that I was watching. And I can't remember whose it was because I watched a couple of different ones. Let It Yellow. Yos, welcome Yos, how are you? What is Let It Yellow? Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm gonna guess that let it yellow is autocorrect. We're gonna get just about another full trailer. Oh, hey, there's some spilled grass right there. Okay, sweet, we got that now. 61% full. That bunker's empty, and then I got 160 some thousand liters in that bunker. It's not ready yet. Will be when we get into January though, because we're gonna move ahead. We're gonna clear 100,000. We're gonna come close. 96,180. We got 5,620 for that last load. The Tennessee farmer is in the barn house. Welcome, my friend. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by the live stream. Appreciate the support. Let's get this thing put away. Yeah, I love my donuts there, buddy. Don't forget to drop a donut on that like button. It really helps support the channel. Alright, let's shut that door. This door. Here we go. Oh, let's see, because I don't remember if I did. So even if I did already, we're just going to do it again. Been trying to pay $5,000 each month, so let's repay $5,000. I'm going to save that money that I got there for now. Let's get up at 9 o'clock. Let's go to sleep. Everyone, also please subscribe if you haven't already. That way you won't miss any more of Rusty's great content. Thanks, Eric. Also, everybody watching, for those that aren't members and have seen it already, there is a new series that will be coming out about the first week of July, which is, yeah, not far away. The start of a new series, as I try to get some episodes done ahead of time for things to release while I'm gone on some duties as the president of our local county fair board, putting on a county fair. starting July 11th. Okay, now let's see. We probably have this other grass field over here, maybe. We might even have to move into February. But we probably got some other product we can sell. Yeah, I want to go a little bit, go into February. My other bunker of silage there, it should be ready to sell, but we'll wait on that. We're just going to go ahead to February, I believe. But let's run down here and take a look at a few things. We got some nice product coming in from the greenhouse there. Let's see what we've got. Let's see here. Oh, we can do this. Let's go down and let's repay for the month. We're to floor 15. We'll hang on to that 86,000. I've been hoarding my salt. I haven't sold any of my salt since I placed it. Right, Eric? I can't believe it's already July as well. I agree with you. My birthday's quite a bit of ways yet. Month and a half away. My birthday's in August. Alright. We're gonna go ahead again. I heard rain, but the rain quit already. Archie, welcome, my friend. How are you? Alright, now to start things off, let's repay our 5,000. Okay, let's check. Alright, we're doing just great with this. Cashing in on that salt production when I want to do it is going to be really nice. Good as I hope you... I'm not doing too bad. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Alright. Huh. Like there must be some hidden silage right there. What's that hidden peak for? That's never really been there before. Oh, we got more silage. We got lots of silage now. Bunker silo was opened. That is correct. We also got grass we can mow on that one first field. Since we've got this money now coming in, I am going to do this that I've been waiting to do. This here guy needs a little upgrade. Okay, the International Harvester 1206 Ultra Power. We're gonna repair it for $2,491. Yes. We're going to even repaint it for the very first time in this challenge for 26,000. I'll go ahead and repair my wagon. Oh shoot! I hit the wrong button. Oh man. Oh, Zorch Farming, I apologize for that one. We gotta go buy that back. I didn't mean to do that at all. Oh man, that stinks. Oh yeah, 'cause now it's, yeah. Oops is right. Oops is right. Let's see. This is the one I had, right? Yeah. Okay, and I had it painted like that. Then I think the chassis was black. And these I painted gray, I think. Yeah, we'll buy that. Thanks for subscribing, Archie. Appreciate that. Oh man, I cannot believe that I did that. Sold that. I did not mean to do that at all. I'm gonna go ahead and repair this tractor now. Hope I don't hit the wrong button. And I will just repaint it too. Sweet. Alright. Okay, now we've got to... Oh, we got to finish uncovering first. Hey, especially Eric, that's been watching me the longest on my channel, for people I know that's here, or possibly here, or anybody even. Mrs. Money watched me do this. It was kind of driving her crazy. It's not going to let me. Let's just go. I backed those in there like that, and this got the front swivel axles on it. I was driving Mrs. Money nuts. She was watching me back those in there at that angle like they're parked. Can't you back up? She was giving me a big hard time. I said, yeah, I can back up, but it's a lot more difficult than you think it is. I didn't even hop up right there. It's like just doesn't exist. Oh, we got a lot of silage in this one, boys and girls. 161,000 liters. That's good, Eric. I'll have to remember that. She's at work right now. Anything good here? Nothing good in used sales. Well, you backing them in there no matter how long it took is impressive. Thanks, Archie. I love backing things up with those kind of front swivel axles. Oh, it's starting to snow. I'm very OC about the way my equipment is parked too, right? Yeah. Oh, now it's pouring rain. Our silage is getting wet, everybody. I think I'm gonna move all this into my silo, so then we can sell it when the price is a little bit better. Get moved into March. How much is, well, it would be handy if I had it. How much is that thingy? I can't think of the name of it right now. It would be pretty handy. Let's see. I want to be in right here. Oh, 65,000. I could make that back even. Thinking about buying this 4-H pickup. That's gonna delay the building of my new building though. So maybe I won't quite worry about it yet. Thanks to all you fine people that are watching though right now. Appreciate it. Got a small crowd of people today, but I think that's because there's probably all kinds of farming simulator content creators live streaming right now. Number one being my commander-in-chief, Argsy Gaming. But might also be because of what I chose to live stream. Artemis, welcome, my friend. Get that picked up there. Come on now. Just a little bit more in the trailer. Yeah, we're full again. That old oat harvest isn't going to be far away either. Whoa! The old brakes didn't quite hold. Too much weight pulling it down the hill. Man, there's a lot here. I was originally, you know, when I first started this challenge, I was loading it with my tractor bucket, dumping it in a trailer all the time, but got kind of tiresome. Well, we finally got this forage wagon. It helps a little bit better at getting the silage out of there. I really was hoping that I would come across a wheel loader and use sales. I really love cleaning out a silage bunker like that with a wheel loader. But haven't got one in use sales. Looks like we'll need to get the tractor some fuel before I forget. We don't got a fuel point down here yet. Not sure where I want to put it yet. The farmyard is coming really close to seeing the future, the end of the appearance for what it will remain to be. I might have been able to buy fuel from Gaming Joy's silo, I don't know, but that's alright. We'll go up here and buy it at the gas station where it's more lifelike than buying fuel from a silo. Not that we're playing realistic or anything. And the line of traffic on this map, it's like a 100-car train. It's just going and going and going and going and looks like it's never gonna end. Sweet, we can take our wagon back to the farm that I did not mean to sell. Can't believe I did that. Yeah, so Zorch Farming, if you watch this later, or pop in at Lurk at any point, my apologies, but I accidentally sold my trailer, but I bought one right back, the same one. Did not mean to sell it. Of course, I think, doesn't like Gaming Joy Silo only hold so much though too? That might be the next thing. Can't remember what the total amount is that Gaming Joy Silo holds. I don't think it's a big amount. So we might only be able to store away so much. Can't remember what it is. Let's see, silos. Trying to remember which one I got. I think it's this one. I think it's just 100,000 is all it holds. We still got what in there? How much in here? 85,000 left in there. So my other current gameplays, everybody, anybody new watching especially, I have oh, must be full. Must be full. Really? Let's see how much silage is in there, because I know I got some other product in that silo too. Here we go. 69,000 or 64,000 liters is what I got in there. And I know I got a little bit of, oh, I got some manure in there, 7,000 liters. Oh, and I got wheat and soybeans left in my silo. I didn't realize I still had wheat and soybeans in my silo. Man, when do those sell the best? Soybeans sells the best in June. Wheat. When does wheat sell the best? In December. So I'm pretty close to... Ooh, I should sell my wheat right now because it's selling really good, actually. Oh, and my tractor just kept on going right on down the map. As we were looking at that. Oh, we got a long ways to go. No. Victory Jones, and holy cow, we just got an Argsy gaming raid, everybody. Thank you. Argsy. Thank you to all Argsy's raiders for joining the live stream. We're up to 22 amazing people right now. Thank you very much. Come on, you old case tractor. Wow, appreciate the support, Argsy. That really means a lot, my friend. Bodeman Hansen, welcome. Says we are here. You guys are here. That is for sure. Perfect timing. We're just moving some silage to the silo, which now we got to go sell some wheat to free up some more room in my silo. So we're gonna park this. We'll just park it right there, actually. Doesn't need to be anywhere particular. It's raining. We're in February in this one tile challenge created by Zorch Farming on YouTube. Let's get some wheat. I only think I got this one trailer. We'll sell off the wheat because it's selling really good now. Then I'll have about another 15,000 liters of room in my silo. I could get a bigger silo or add another silo, but I don't want to right now. So the whole concept of this challenge, which I'm sure most of you probably have heard about this challenge by now, because the creativity that Zorch Farming put behind this challenge really involved a lot of content creators taking on the challenge. It's a very the challenge is very simple, let's say, in regards to what you can and can't do. You basically operate off of one tile. You only get one tile of property. You can use other sell points on the map, but if you want any productions, you got to put them on your tile of property. That's all you get. And you have a $500,000 debt that you got to pay for. It's been really interesting to see how many people have been doing it, but not just like how many people took on the challenge, but how everybody did it basically a little different in regards to where they place their farm, especially. There's a couple of creators that put their farm like right in the middle here. There's a couple of creators that put their farm along this lower edge down here. What else? There's just all kinds of different variations. Between myself, Zorch Farming, Crustu, Retolf, Northern Farm Sim, Biggles, Adventures of Gong Gaming, Big A, Rooster's Farm. There's so many. I can't even remember them all. Milk That Hen. Okay, I think we got maybe less than 1,000 liters left maybe to take out of there. Might just leave that there because it's not going to fill the trailer, so we'll just leave that there in the silo. I think let's take just a quick look here, but I'm pretty sure should be only about 1,000 liters. 1,500, 1,580. I'll just leave that there for now. Get a little bit more silage storage by selling that little bit of wheat there. Store away some silage, and then I'm gonna sell the rest that's in the bunker and keep the silo full and sell that amount when the price is even a little bit higher than what it currently is. I got an oat field growing right now and a sorghum field and 2 grass fields. I got a salt production, one greenhouse, and that's about it really. A couple of added sell points, just because I didn't want to go clear to the top of the store area. You could do whatever you wanted with your one tile pretty much. So now we're going to sell some silage, get that money built back up so I can buy another building to help complete my plan for my farmyard, because then I can implement my animal pen, because right now I can't implement my animal pen until I have my other building placed, because of how I want to place my animal pen. I need the building placed first. And I got my construction company right there. A lot of the farmyard up here that you see, I did in the created videos in the playlist. So you'd have to go back and see why I implemented that construction company. More or less it was for a little bit of role play for the construction of the new buildings. But yeah, getting back to what my current gameplays are, I have a Let's Play that I've been doing live on Silver Run Forest by Giant Software, and that Let's Play is called, oh that's full, the Slot Contractor, where basically I want to more or less dominate my capabilities here on PlayStation 5 by maximizing the use of mods to maximize the slot count and take over the land on Silver Run Forest. And then I have this one tile challenge on Calmlands. I have my early access series for members that I've been recording currently and putting out to members, which will go to everybody to view this first week of July, as in about 2 weeks I'm going to be gone for a period of about probably 7 to 10 days, as I am the president of our local Ag Society, which a lot of people may know as the County Fair Board. And the whole objective of being on a county fair board is to also organize, host, and put on a county fair. And so since I'm the president of the organization now, I got a lot of things that's going to be going on coming up in a few short weeks. And then I have my Can You Survive 25 challenge that I created at the release of FS25, and that gameplay I'm doing on Riverbend Springs. I keep going to that as habit. Haven't been on that game save for a little while. And I have my investment challenge on Riverview Farm by Cavalier Roy. That's all of my current game saves that I've been trying to work on, but the only time I really get a good amount of time to play is on the weekends anymore. Alright, that's another good chunk of change. We'll be able to get that new building placed. Potentially in this live stream, maybe. So thank you again to Argsy Gaming for the nice friendly raid, and thank you to all those viewers that came over from the raid to check us out here on YouTube on Calm Lands for FS25. And don't be afraid to ever ask any questions of that content creator you're currently watching. Especially if you've ever been here before. Another good chunk of change. We got a few more. I'm gonna estimate maybe about another 3 loads. Didn't pay attention to see how much was left in the bunker. Oh yeah, we got at least 2 for sure. Part of the challenge was trying to get yourself to stay away from a fermenting silo at the start. So if you wanted to do silage, you had to wrap bales or do silage bunkers. And I chose silage bunkers because I kind of missed the concept of actually using a silage bunker, because I always used fermenting silos ever since we, seen the first fermenting silos come to the mod hub. And these silage bunkers I have here are really cheap, so that's the other reason I chose these silage bunkers. They're really cheap for purchase during this challenge. The most expensive project I've had is building the new look to the farmyard. Both of those buildings cost me well over 400,000 plus terraforming of the land. Or at least probably close to 400,000. Because I also put the oh my goodness, I can't think of the name of them. Oh my goodness. Those things on top of the sheds. I paid for the extra amount. Solar panels. There. Finally could think of what it was. So that costed quite a bit extra to get the solar panels on top of the sheds. Which I don't know how much it's really making me extra, because it doesn't really seem that it makes you a whole lot extra. I just wanted to use that feature, I guess, of the shed. Well, $101,000. Yeah, we should be able to hopefully place that new building. Hey, Grumpy Gray Farmer, welcome, my friend. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by the live stream, buddy. Let's try it from this way. There we go. You're not doing too bad. Good to hear. I'm not doing too bad either, really. Oh, come on now. Give me the last little bit. Hitting some hidden collisions there. Oh, Eric D just gifted 10 memberships, everybody. Thank you, Eric, for supporting the channel, my friend. Newall was gifted a membership. PC Taz, Farmhand Andy, Random Hero, Jayhawk, Mr. Matty, Brian Burrow, Wranglersaurus Rex, Jim Gutler, Farmer Brian. Wow, thanks, my friend. So, any of those people that are currently watching, and if you got one of those gifted memberships, you can go back now and you can watch you should be able to watch the early access to the recorded series on New Hope called Dreams Begin. Where the roads end, dreams begin on New Hope. I think I'm up to about recorded episode I need to get done is episode 6, I think. 5 or 6. Hopefully get some of that done today yet or tomorrow for the next episode. Alright, we got the silage done for what I want to sell for right now. And it's pouring rain, so I'm thinking about moving to March before we do anything. Get the forage wagon in the shed here first. I'll just put this tractor in this shed for now. And we will go to sleep to the next day. Next month. Sleep. 27 amazing people checking out poor old Rusty here on YouTube. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the view. Hey, Farm Garage. Welcome, my friend. It's been a minute, but it's also been a minute for me having a chance to really play the game. Appreciate you stopping by. Oh, hey, it's harvest time, everybody. Ha, slapping that like. Thanks, Farm Garage. We get to harvest, everybody. How about that? That sounds more fun than me putting down a building right now. Okay, before we do that, though, we're going to make sure I pay down my 5,000. Pay my 5,000, repay 5,000. We still have 405,000 to pay in debt. Can't do any contracts in this challenge, so we can't make money from that. And we have quite a bit of product in the greenhouse. Okay, let's do some harvesting, I think. Oh, let's use sales. 133,000 for a Colossus. Wow, that's kind of tempting, but we're not gonna do it though, everybody. Sorry, nope, not gonna. I like old school. Wow, it even looks like the sorghum field's even ready. I will do the sorghum first. Yeah, it's ready to harvest too. Check that out. Oh, wait. Some things have changed in 22. 25, I mean. Oh, yeah. Here we go. We are good to go. Thanks for subscribing, Ben the Cat. Appreciate your support, my friend. Thank you, Ben the Cat. We are doing an old sorghum harvest here. We are. Yes, we are. Alright, let's get rid of this thing here. There we go. The other thing about my version to this one tile challenge, I've only hired a worker one time. That even includes any off-camera gameplay I've done. I've done everything myself other than the one time I hired a worker in one of the earlier live streams in this playlist. And that was to help fertilize a field while I took a quick little break from the live stream. And then I had to go back and do extra work that the worker missed. Of course. Seems like this harvester moves a lot quicker for some reason than it did before. We'll be able to sell this sorghum and oats too. Well, we're gonna have to because my silo's full of silage right now. Unless I get another silo placed somewhere, that might be a thing I need to consider. But right now I'm not interested in another silo. This tractor's got 15.4 hours on it. This tractor here was, of course, the second tractor I bought in the challenge. My starting tractor is the other older 1206. And that tractor has 39.6 hours on it, this one. Sean, welcome, my friend. Brian Burrow, Royalty, welcome. Quick question, did they sell David Brown tractors in America? I don't have a clue. Not that I know of, but that doesn't mean they didn't a long time ago. I'm glad I finally caught you. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate that. I lurked in your live stream earlier before I went live. Before I went live, as I was saying at the beginning of the live stream, I was watching car restoration series on Netflix that I kind of got hooked on. It's an older car restoration show. I just never have seen it, and I was eating lunch. But the car restoration show I've been watching on Netflix is about Gotham Garage. So I was watching that and checking my phone from time to time and seeing who was live and popping in and dropping them donuts on that like button. And you were one of them. Along with Argsy Gaming as well. And I can't remember who else it was I saw live. 3Js and Nacho maybe? Wow, full again. Got all kinds of grass to harvest too. Both grass fields now are ready to cut again. Should have a pretty nice sorghum harvest here, I think, off this field. Sure have missed your streams. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate that. Just been a lot of things going on in real life, and it's been difficult to live stream during the week. Next weekend will be one of the last weekends I'll get to live stream for a couple of weeks. The next weekend I got a 3-day weekend because we're not open on Friday the 4th, and we're not open on Saturday the 5th either. It's not my weekend to work Saturday, but still nice that the store's going to be closed, and the other guys in parts that I work with, they'll get the day off then. Up there on my YouTube community posts, everybody, I posted a few pictures from our tour at the Case Combine plant in Grand Island, Nebraska from last Thursday. So you can go see about 5 or 6 pictures I took of things we saw at the Case Combine plant. You gotta ignore that phone call for right now. The cool thing that I thought was really interesting about the Case Combine plant tour in Grand Island was they can build, and this is thinking nowadays, people, with the technology and how big these machines are and how many parts are on these machines, they can build 8 complete combines per day on a good day. It's just amazing. Because the amount of parts that are on a combine is unreal. Believe me. The most they ever have built in Grand Island at the combine plant was 33. 33 combines, but that was a few, let's say more than just a few years ago. They built 33 one day. That's the most they've ever built. But, you know, quite a few years ago they weren't as big. It is impressive, ain't it, Eric? 7R, seriously one of my top ones because of the man you are. Seriously one of my top one. Well, thanks, Sean. I appreciate that. I try to be the best I can be, and I'm not perfect like my friends Farmer Cop, Argsy, or the Farm Sim Guy, or Mr. Sealy P, just to name a few of the ones that I think are like of your spectacular creators, or like Scroft. But I also try to remain 100% console, everybody. I'm on PlayStation 5. I'm actually sitting in my living room. I occasionally turn the PlayStation camera on. It's just today I didn't. So I'm right in my living room playing on my big TV. And I only utilize Share Factory in editing and creating my videos, which is an application on PlayStation I realize they should maybe at some point utilize something on PC to maybe make things a little better or brighter, even with thumbnails, but I just always have kind of lived by my word of trying to be 100% as 100% can be on console. There's a lot of YouTube creators though for Farming Simulator that I like, and a lot of you people like as well, you know. Besides the one I mentioned, you know, I like the Farm Sim Snowy and Retolf and Milk That Hen and Cobbler Farms and CBW Farms, our friend Chad from Iowa, a real life farmer, but he just hasn't been on the game in front of people for a while, but he still plays Farming Simulator. You got my good friend Bruce's Gaming too. There's a whole bunch of people. You got Wright Family Gaming that plays FS. We all got to start somewhere. Hey, there's some storm damage in my field. Looks like right there. No crop there. We all start somewhere. I started a very long time ago. A very long time ago. Way before I got into this whole idea of creating and sharing challenges. I actually, the first thing I ever did was try to do a Let's Play on Old Stream Farm back in FS19. And I really didn't think anybody was enjoying it. I mean, my videos got a few likes, had a couple of comments, but I was second guessing myself more than I should have, let's say. And then shortly later, I started a series on Mercury Farms, which led to the creation of creating challenges. And then lo and behold, a short time later was surprised by a raid by Farmer Cop on Mercury Farms. And not only Farmer Cop, but also Alien Jim. And then Farmer Cop also later told me he was watching my Let's Play on the Old Stream Farm, and I had no idea. So the reason I say it to you all is because don't give up, because I've gave up before, and you know, you don't know who's watching or when somebody's watching. They might not always comment, but hopefully they drop you a like on the like button, which at least helps the channel. Oh, this is a really nice sorghum harvest. I didn't know if I'd even fill that trailer with the size of this field, because we're only playing on one tile of property, so it's not like the fields are really big. I know, just like many of you, I try to help as much as I can or support as much as I can in this amazing community of Farming Simulator. I'm subscribed to several channels and try to watch as many videos as I can watch when time allows. It's difficult most times. I was keeping up with everybody's creation of the one tile challenge, but I have fell way behind now. Trying to watch everybody's version. Well, it seems like every day you play this game, or you put out a video, or you go live, you always seem to come across some new content creator trying to make their go at Farming Simulator. Okay, this one is full. I'm just gonna leave that sit there. I'm gonna go grab the other one, because we might just fill that up almost. I love these wagons. These two wagons I used in the 200 horsepower challenge on Calmlands back in FS25. I like the neat animation with the whole auger on this trailer here. Like right there, it's folding out. It's all platforms. Everything I got is all platforms, as I'm on PlayStation 5. I used to be able to keep up too, watching everyone and even doing a few Let's Plays before the kids. Now I have no time, but that's life. Yeah, I get it, Brian, I get it. You know, yeah. But you can't let the game take over your life either. You don't want that to happen, because you can run into a lot of problems, you know. You come into relationship issues. Don't want to ignore your kids. Got a little close there to putting the tractor in the way. But I love the game, so I do spend a lot of time on the game. Especially on Saturday and Sunday, when I should be doing something else probably. But it's the only hobby I really have in real life. I don't hunt. I used to hunt when my father-in-law was still alive. But my father-in-law's been deceased for quite a few years now. And don't go fishing. The kids and I went fishing for a couple of years, but we haven't went fishing for quite a few years now. About the only other interest I have is go stock car races, and I haven't went to one stock car race yet this season here at our local track, which is out at our county fairgrounds. And I should have went last night. I just got home from work and sat in the old chair and started playing FS, and then next thing realized I was trying to mow a field and had that big moment where I felt like I was gonna fall out of my chair, you know, dropped my controller, and woke up and found my tractor going at an angle across the grass field instead of straight down where it should have been going mowing the grass, which should tell you that I was falling asleep. Got off work and started playing the game to relax, and it really relaxed me. I was getting sleepy, so I thought, you know what, it's kind of hot outside anyway, I think I'll just stay home. So I never went to the races last night either. But yeah, I don't really have any other hobby besides playing games on my PlayStation. And about the only game I play anymore is this one. I haven't played any other game for quite a while. Before I got into Farming Simulator, actually, I had tried to create videos for Battlefield. That's the game I used to play. But the problem is I wasn't very good at it, at Battlefield especially. So I just loved the game. But the game I really used to play before Farming Simulator was race car games. One of those especially called Tony Stewart's Sprint Car Racing. And that was prior to me getting a PlayStation 5. Krusty, welcome my friend. Do you play Hello Kitty Island Adventure? No. Welcome, Krusty. But Tony Stewart's Sprint Car Racing game is what led me to Farming Simulator, actually. I was racing online with a large group of people that I knew that played Tony Stewart's Sprint Car Racing game. And we were racing online, we had leagues, we were having party chats, all kinds of things, you know, and building custom setups and sharing them with each other. And I ended up getting burned out, got tired of playing the game. So I tried Farming Simulator, and here I am now. Newall, welcome my friend. Well, great to see you in the chat. Krusty says, I'm doing good, buddy, just dropping in for a minute, going to pick up takeout fish and chips for dinner. Ooh, that sounds good. I don't know what we're having for supper yet. For dinner, some of you know him, but he's been in my chat. He's known as Shadows Dusty or Vanilla Face. My boy, one of my boys, took my other son and I out to Runza for dinner. So we had Runza for lunch, which is a fast food chain in Nebraska. Haha, nice, Brian. Yeah, I just won't admit it. Yeah. Newall says, just relaxing, taking another attempt at the 6 hours of the Glen on iRacing again tonight. We did one last night and got 19th after some connection issues. Nice. I always wanted to get into iRacing, but to get into iRacing, man, open your checkbook, people, let's say. I don't know. And it seemed like if I was really going to get into it, you really had to practice a lot. And I just wanted to race. I didn't want to have to spend all that time practicing to build my car to the right setup, which could take hours and hours to get to be competitive. I just kind of ended up giving up. But I did try it. I paid for it to get iRacing and then gave up on it. I didn't buy any other things associated with it after the initial purchase. Yeah, it's not for the casual, that's for sure. Right? It would be something I really would want to do, which this is really interesting, Newall. You'll like this. They had the what is it? The MTS or MSTs? I can't remember what it's called, but it's the abbreviation for a sprint car series that was at our local racetrack last night. And there was a 23-year-old driver that won the big feature race at the end of the night. And the person that got second place in the sprint car race of more than, I guess, 18 cars last night on our little 3/8 mile track was 15 years old. One of the guys I work with at work, he went to the races last night actually, and he's also on our local fire and rescue squad. MSTS, I think it is, but yeah, I thought that was cool too. I thought, holy cow, of all people, 2 young drivers take the forefront. 2 really young drivers that can't be, you know, too many years of experience, especially the 15-year-old. Because driving a sprint car around our track, it's gonna take some talent. Sound like they had a really good night of races too. Like I said, I really wish I would have went instead of staying home. Yeah, that's cool, Newall. Kind of like, oh, I think it was it Kevin Harvick? It was either Kevin Harvick or Kyle Busch. I think it was Kevin Harvick. Him and his son just did a race together, and his son beat Dad. In some race I saw. And the boy's not very old either. Yeah, Keelan Harvick is running in late model stocks West Series and doing really good. That's cool. That's cool. Faber Farming, welcome my friend. Not much going on here, just a sorghum harvest. How about yourself? Just doing a little sorghum harvest on calm lands. Brexton Bush just got up to asphalt legend cars last thing I knew. The little 34 coupe body. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so the next generations of racers are out there and they are fast, right? Yeah. Yeah, they are. But that's good too, because hopefully some things will, I don't know how to say it, become a little bit more interesting in NASCAR again. I don't follow it no more, but hopefully it leads to some good things again. The current next-gen car isn't very impressive to watch. Really, I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know. But that figures. It'll never happen, but it sure would be nice to see the competition of what the actual true Chevy to Ford match used to be, which now it would, you know, involve Toyota and whatever else now, but what the true meaning of the two actually meant instead of what it changed to over the years. Yeah, I figured I wasn't missing much. I kind of keep up a little bit, Newall, with Dale Jr.'s podcast channel on YouTube. I had the name of it on the tip of my tongue, and I lost it now. What the heck is it called? Dirt something, I think. Dale Jr. Download, yeah, but there's another name associated with that, and I can't think of what it is. But yeah, you're right, Newalt. Ah, it's a segment part of it. Yeah, okay, alright. I mean, I don't follow it that close, but that makes sense now. It's good, though, because there's been a lot of good interviews on there. David, welcome my friend. How are you doing, David? Thanks for stopping by the live stream. Yeah, because instead of one a week, They break it up so he puts out like 3 or 4 shows a week. Nice. So one day it's Dirty Air, and the next day will be a guest interview, then the next day will be something else. Oh, okay. Oh, this trailer's full too. Wow, this is a really nice sorghum harvest. Really did not think it'd get this much off of this field. For sorghum anyway. Let's back her up into the other trailer. He actually started a podcast with his wife too. That's kind of a fun listen, bless your heart. Oh, really? His wife seems to be really cool. Yeah, he's got himself a good woman there, yeah, right? She's just a real person, not with him just because he's dead. Yeah, right? I totally get that. You definitely can see that in a first impression, I feel. Well, the sorghum harvest is about complete, but the only problem is going to be is Mrs. Money is going to be home probably not too far from now. So probably going to be wrapping up the live stream here in just a little bit, everybody. And we will be doing a Rusty Money raid, so I'd really appreciate it if y'all would follow along. I'll get it set up here. I'm gonna actually hire a worker to drive here for a minute. Oh, now what? Come on, you really can't just finish a row of harvest? Why, I get this set up so when I do end, we can show some support to the community as well. And raid somebody. Customize. Add. Oh, who am I going to choose today? Let's see. Let's do... do this one and save that. Rooster's Farm, welcome my friend. How are you doing, buddy? You going to try to stream late? I might, David. Yeah, I might, because I think Mrs. Money has to work tomorrow, so I would love to stream again tonight, David. I might put off the content creating videos for tomorrow. What would be your choice tonight, David? Suppose you a slot contractor fan. Or go back to Can You Survive 25? Or what I should really do is an investment challenge and move that along. Do Riverview Farm. Anything, really. Okay, David. Brennan Gaming, my friend. Welcome. How are you, Brennan? Oh, we can shut down the harvester. Okay. Now let's get this. Man, this was a beautiful sorghum harvest, everybody. Got like 23,000 liters off this field. I cannot believe I got this much off this field. My dad helped me get a PS5. Oh, really? You got a PS5, Brennan? Well, I thought you liked PC. I get to give Brennan a hard time now. Brennan is on the cool side, not the dark side, the cool side. Alright, we're all hooked up now. 23,725. I already know where we're going to go sell this. I already know where it's going to sell the best at. That's down here at Gaming Joy's silo. A real nice train of crop here. $23,000 liters. Let's sell the first little 3,000 liters. I'm not paying another $60 for Farming Simulator again. Oh, Brennan, come on. $5,000 there. Oh, where's he dumping out? Ah, collision. Sorry, everybody. He's dumping out on the other side, no wonder. I hate the camera collision. I'm sure a lot of you do too. 14,000 there. Should be another 14,000 here. Oh, keys. You know what's really irritating now at the camera collision is when you go to paint, like in landscape mode, and if you're hovering over something tall, and if you're too close zoomed in, it like ends up painting somewhere else. So my example is this. You see those three little things right there? That's because I was trying to paint over here and I was hovered over this silo, and when I went to paint this area or place something, I collided and I ended up, my construction company destroyed my grass field. Ugh. Fixable. I just need to plow the grass field in again and replant it, which is what I should do anyway, just for something different. Yeah, I'm not spending another $60 for Farm Sim on PS5. Jay Meister, welcome, my friend. Let's start unhooking these. There. We can grab this out now. Whoops. Wow, there ain't much left in there. Oh, you were playing FS25. That's okay, Brennan. That's okay. I played that the other night, live. Had a lot of fun. Okay, it was empty in there. Actually, the other day I had thought about playing FS19 again. For an hour or two, but I haven't. I got a couple of game saves back on 22 and 19 that I still like to go back and play on occasion. There, we got the spreader back full again. The PS5 is different than the PS4, that's for sure, Brendan. It sure is. You are correct there. Get this all ready here. I'm gonna hop to the harvester, get it put away. Yeah, we got the wheat field, or oat field I need to harvest yet though. I'm gonna wait before I start on that. At least we got that off the field though for now. Set that down. Yeah, it took me a little bit to get used to new menus. Oh, yeah, right? Yeah. That's for sure, too. That is for sure. Alright, everybody. Well, because I got to get a thumbnail made yet, and I possibly might go live again tonight at all of your interests. So, appreciate everybody that's been here today. I have it set up to do a raid, but before we move to the raid, everybody, as I always say, Brennan, I will check that out, my friend. Make sure you drop a tasty treat on that like button, everybody. Which is better known by myself as a cop battery and by you all people as a delicious donut. Don't forget to leave us a comment in the comment section, and please share a box of donuts with all your friends and family by sharing the videos and the live streams from the channel. But for myself, RustyMoney, we will see you all over at the RustyMoney raid. Thank you, Brennan Gaming and Jay Meister and David and Newwall and who else here? Rooster's Farm and Faber Farming and Brian and Crustu and Eric and Sean, and A Farm Garage, and who else? Grumpy Gray Farmer, and Argsy, and Yos, and Victory Jones, and Artemis, and Archie, and Zeke, and Lisa, and Bruce. Thanks everybody for checking out today's live stream. Hopefully you will follow me to the Rusty Money raid. We will see you all later, everybody. Have a good one.